What's up, old school homies? Let's talk about our album directions here. I know my YouTube content is pretty hard to follow at this point because I'm not giving away any content. I'm developing an album and it's coming along extremely well. Here's how it's going. I brought my friend JR over. He's only been here 3 or 4 times, and JR is a professional musician, so I was very blessed to be able to work with him at all. Once his other band, what happened, we had a band, and I was in that band too. There was like 15 members, started turning into Wu-Tang Clan, and then, you know, actually there was a few different sharts that occurred that ended that band. So after that band sharted, they reformed another band without me. But I actually got to work with JR still, and he comes over and hangs out with me on Thursday mornings, and it is ridiculous. Like, we look forward to it now. I make him breakfast, or we go get some Del Taco or whatever, and then we just get down. Like, we just handle biz, you know what I mean? Like, straight up. And the drummer hasn't shown up. Well, he's on like 2 tracks, but he really hasn't shown up for more than 5 minutes at a time, twice. So here's what's wrong with that. You know, like, I hate to say it, but I already predicted this with drummers. You guys heard my other videos about how drummers have multiple bands. The problem is I don't have a drum machine here, like, or I have a drum machine, but I don't have a fucking full-on drums. So he got a nice new drum kit, but that goes to his dedicated band, and then he was willing to like drop off his old beat up electronic drum kit, but I really don't have any room for it, and I'm just like, fuck, man. So I was gonna put it down in the shed and then make a like vocal studio down there. I even have a piano. Like, I was gonna make a whole second, I still am gonna make a whole second studio, but if he doesn't show up, he doesn't show up. So the problem with that is that it's starting to sound like classical. Like, if you just have a keys player and a bass player, that's referred to as a duet. So once you lay down a duet, and we could all play together, like me and the drummer and the guitar player slash keyboard player slash vocalist, we can all play. We've done it. Like, we sound good, we can move. But if it's just me and the keys player, it's a duet. And he's like, yeah, it's gonna be badass when the drummer like lays his track on this. But now it's to the point where at least 2 of the songs, I pretty much don't want a drummer on it. So yeah, it's getting more awkward. Like, honestly, like, if you're gonna meet up with other band members and have a band, then that's fine. But it's like, you know, when you try to get 2 jobs and then you stop. I feel like it's coming to that point where I'm gonna drop an album without the drummer, pretty much. Like, I don't see the point of, like, here's the problem. A bass player needs a drummer, alright? We fucking watch you. Without you, we're just bullshitting, dude. So anyways, that's how that goes. It's a classical duet. And these fucking duets will blow your mind.